Good day, folks. Let's go see if we can find some gold today. I got all my equipment. This is all flat. This whole area is nice and flat, and it comes after a pretty major inside bend up here. You can see the water's real low, and you can kind of see the outline a little bit of how this started dropping in. Over here, we got all this material, kind of cobbles that are a little bit bigger, and then some big rocks that got dammed up right there. You got this big monster. I did dig this before, just a little bit, and found some gold there, but I'm more curious about in that section out in there. So with the flow of the water being so slow, I got the Goldie box with me. I got the Keen A51A, and I got the little 2.0 fluid bed that I built. The Goldie box is probably going to be the choice for testing. Probably somewhere over here I can dam some stuff up. All right, that literally took maybe 10 minutes, maybe. And I want to point out, the Goldie box, I love this thing for this exact purpose. I like it because it's light. I like it because I can bring it places, but I could field test with this. That might have taken maybe 10 minutes to set this up, because I had to build a little bit of a dam, pull up a couple rocks, get some flow. But look at how this thing's handling just low volume of water. Nice V-wakes. Just use your hand. That's all. You're just testing anyway. So 3-4 shovels, pan it out, see what's in it. That was about 4 shovels. Let's clean this out, see what's in there. One little micro speck, so we're probably going to move to the rock. So I just made this little S turn right here so I could set up the 2.0. I got just enough volume of water, just enough flow coming with that little river for it to run. And as I dig this out ahead of it, I think it's probably going to open the trough up a little bit. The reason I'm going to dig somewhere starting about here is you're about 10-12 feet after that boulder. I want to see what came up and over and landed right here. There's something I want to point out. If you are in a low flow situation, you just don't have much flow, use your tailings. So basically the tailings that I'm creating down here, I'm packing back up near the sides just to keep that pressure, that back pressure on the water to keep going through the box. And as you go, when you're digging, if you're digging in the line up here, just throw your big rocks off to the side. Keep shoring up the little dam that you have to maintain water flow. The reason is the dew is coming out of the mountains. All the morning dew, it was about 46 degrees today, which is starting to get cooler mornings. So there's dew up in the mountains. That stuff makes its way into the river systems, and the flow is about as good as it's going to get in the morning till, well, I'm finding about 11, 12 o'clock. The sun's on it. There's basically no flow left at that point. So keep shoring up your dam all day just to make sure that you got some water flow. I just found clay down here, probably in about a 4 to 5 foot area. So the way that I shovel has to change. I can't shovel down anymore because I'm going to pull up a lot of clay. Instead I got to find the top of the clay and then push it, scrape it off the top. And I'm always happy when I find clay because the gold likes to sit on top of it. So normally with the box I would pull it every so often, every once in a while, just see what I'm getting for cons, see if there's gold in there. Because it's so hard to set up today and I gotta dig this channel and make sure it gets flow. I don't want to disturb that thing, so we're gonna run that all day. We're gonna do this channel like we've been doing, but also we can kind of cherry pick around and just feed it different material. Baby, got enough?
Yes. Not enough.
Just taking 5 minutes to let the little capture chamber clear out. You can only run these so long, these fluid beds, no matter which one you use. You got to give it 5 minutes once in a while. Just let everything that's fighting for real estate inside the little capture chamber make its way out, the stuff that doesn't belong there. The other thing too, so this is running strong. I mean, we got a little river coming to it, coming through a little tiny choke point. But another thing too is you got the chamber in the back that the water goes in and then goes through the two pipes. Underneath that chamber though, if you have dead space, block it up. You want as much volume going through that chamber as you can. I can see the white pipes, everything's kind of settling out, only the heaviest stuff is in the bottom, so let's get back to work. One of the things I really like about this hobby is there's always something to do. Just like if you're on a job site in construction, you can move rocks while you're waiting for the box to clear out. You can open up an area to get all the muck off the surface. You can constantly be working on your dam. You can be scraping. There's so many things you can be doing. This hobby will keep you busy. If you get into it, it will keep you busy. Doing a little freestyle digging here. Just open that up. You can see all these big rocks just slammed up against this boulder. Nice garnets in there. Lots of chunky black sands. We'll see what's in there. These rocks are really wedged in here. Even these small little, this rock isn't even that big. It's just in there. There we go. See if we can grab an edge, pop it out. There we go. That little rock has been the bane of my existence. The whole deal with this hole is keep moving rocks so that the muddy water goes bye-bye so you can see what the heck you're doing. A lot of real estate to dig out here. Nice, we get it all draining off now. So we get access to all the goodies that got pushed in here. Let's check out the material. Kind of sandy, muddy, packed. A lot of broken up bedrock stuff. I do believe that's a piece of gold right there. I don't even know if it's going to pick it up. The water currents might make that hard to see. See if we can get in there. I don't even know. Maybe? No, that's not gold. Oh, silly me. That's something smeared up against the thing. So we got the cons right here. We're actually going to go through that at the house. All right, I'm back home in the basement. Let's go through the material, see what we find. So I'm going to go 1/4 inch, 10 mesh, 20 mesh, 30 mesh. When I get to 30 mesh, then I'll know if I have to classify further, depending on how much real fine stuff there is. Because there may be a lot of flour gold in this stuff. I don't know. I mean, I ran on faith all day, hoping that thing would catch everything. I'm definitely curious to see what's in this stuff because I just ran the box all day, didn't do any cleanouts. So, should be interesting. It's either going to be half decent, totally undecent, or decent. Okay, I got 1/4 plus, 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus, and 30 minus. In the, let me see, in the 20 plus material, a lot of magnetics. Somewhere around the 10 plus, 20 plus area, if I find a lot of magnetics, and I'm in the gold area, there's usually gold. So, let's pan this stuff out. Here is the world's smallest pan. I like using this little one. Here's what I found from just a random day out digging. It's a piece of pyrite right there. That's pyrite. Here's the gold. And then there was some chunky magnetite that was showing up and another magnetite crystal. Thanks for watching. Be well.